Good afternoon, everybody. How are you doing? The time is 1:30. I've actually only just seen Dr. Rakpull's video, and to be honest with you, I like the fella. I think he's good banter. He might have been having a bit of a piss take, but that's the doc, isn't it? Doc's the doc. He's not a bully, is he? He's not a bully like the rest. He's just bit of piss take. So what? Water off the duck's back, and I can take that. A lot of people. There's a big issue at the moment about this lip filler. Look at my lips. Does it look? I don't get. The thing is, when was it illegal for a man to take care of himself? Botox, lip filler. What was? I can't understand the concept of a man being able to take care of himself. Women do it. People on TV do it. What's wrong with just a normal fella from a council estate doing it? I don't understand the problem whatsoever. And I will correct you on one thing. I didn't play a small cameo role. I got a really big part in The Corrupted. If you haven't watched the Corrupted movie, you can see that. I got a bit of a cameo in Oliver Twist. Cameo in My Name Is Lenny. Played quite a good part in Bulletproof Part 2. And I played in another movie, like an Indian UK gangster film called Juggamai Thandidam. And like I say, I've mixed it with some of the best actors in Britain. But you don't really hear me speak about it much. The only reason I've mentioned it is because there's big things happening in 2023, which I can't obviously speak about because I can't. Well, not yet anyway. And I won't be. I've decided that I'm going to keep a lot of things quiet. And especially my training regime and my private life's actually now going to be private. But this whole thing about me being gay because I'm getting lip filler and Botox, well, one, it's homophobic. And there's nothing wrong with being bisexual or gay or straight. And two, I'm a fighting man. I've proved I can fight. So what's wrong with, treating yourself or family treating you or friends treating you, because I do have actually some good people around me that I never ever mentioned because I would never want them to be targeted. But yeah, I feel good in myself. It's lifted my confidence. People keep going on about my teeth. My top teeth fell out. White as a whistle. The only reason there's a lisp is because of the temporary bridge that is placed under the tooth. But I've sorted a new dentist out, and that is getting sorted. So I'll be getting them the symmetrics put in. So it'll be me that'll be having the last laugh with the new teeth, lads. So you can take the mick all you want. Listen, it's all water off a duck's back to me. I do not care. I'm not bothered. I'm in a very positive mindset. I'm absolutely buzzing for this week's training. And yeah, it's just life's good. Life's good, and I'm good. People keep taking the mick out, mummy and daddy, but it's good to look after your family. It's good to look after your parents. You know what I mean? But I hope everyone's alright. But listen, I've got no problems with the doc. I think he's actually spot on. A bit of banter, a bit of piss take now and again. So what? People make a big deal out of it because he's not slating me. He's just putting an opinion across what he thinks. Well, he's entitled to an opinion, but he's not sitting there ending me off and saying all these other things that people say. Do you know what I mean? So, but I like the doc. He's spot on. Got nothing against. I've actually heard he was a tough fella back in the day, and it is true crack. I know a couple of heads in London, and they've actually mentioned that he was a very tough fella when back in his prime. So I think anyone that wants to go and mix it with the doc now can probably still handle himself. like the doc says, there's too much talk on YouTube and not enough action. There's only very few that act and actually prove themselves. But listen, good afternoon everyone. Have a positive and productive day, because I will. And you know what? Take the piss out of this. I'm going to go and have a nice sunbed. I think I'm going to put some Australian gold black on. And make myself feel good. But good afternoon, and see you all later.